you guys follow the little dirt road. It leads you down, and as you near the town, you start to pass through different pastures and different fields of different crops. On one side, you have a vegetable garden with tall rows of corn and a scarecrow, and on, the left-hand side, you have a grazing pasture where dozens and dozens of sheep are just lazing about this clover-filled pasture. You notice that a shepherd is out amongst all of his flock, behaving in an abnormal way. He's kneeling down in front of another of the sheep, on his hands and knees, and is seeming to speak to it in some way. You are far too far to hear what the conversation might be about.
That's weird.
What's that?
Well, maybe he's a druid, I don't know.
It's like something Luca would be doing.
Sir? Sir! You a druid?
Ah.
Several sheep heads and one shepherd head turn towards you. Silently.
Maybe he didn't hear you.
Maybe I need to, talk to the sheep. Bah!
Would you like me to slow down so that you can go and talk to the animals in the field?
Yes, please. Thank you.
I could not
weird.
possibly roll my eyes more, but I do so.
Alright. After the bleating, several of the sheep start actually trotting towards the fence line next to the road. The farmer also approaches, still on all fours.
Luca, have you ever thought about, maybe you're a druid, like you really called those sheep over, like, I don't know.
Maybe I have more talent. Maybe, I know I can speak rat because I can hear Phoebe all the
Yeah,
time. I guess I can speak sheep now too.
Yeah, you might be a druid, like, I would look into that.
Bah!
That's really good.
Do they do anything?
I couldn't do it better.
Someone's side-eyeing me, I can see it.
Several sheep and the farmer respond. Nah. Nah.
My ship's a little rough.
Druna, do you know what they said? 'Cause apparently I can speak it. I can't understand the sheep language.
Well, I guess I'll ask him a question. I don't really understand the farmer. He's kind of got like an accent, like a weird sheep accent that I've never heard before, but I'll ask the other sheep. So, Druna, she looks at the one sheep that's in the front, and she's like, why is he speaking sheep?
Do you have any capacity to speak with animals?
I thought I did. I'm a druid, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can't druids talk to animals?
There's a spell that can let you.
Yes, I have a spell!
While this is going on, I just pull out a pipe, start packing it, light it, have a puff, and pass it to Doc.
He'll take it and take a small puff as well and hand it back. It's dedication to livestock, I suppose.
This could be a while.
Are we really on any kind of schedule?
No, I suppose not. And honestly, this is one of the least destructive things that Luna has asked me to stop for, so...
Let them play with the sheep.
Okay, found it.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm going to speak with animals.
Excellent. Okay, by the way, you can have inspiration for your farmer speaking sheep in a weird accent. That tickled me.
You get inspiration by making him laugh, guys.
So
you'll learn.
Inspiration for anyone just joining D&D or who hasn't heard of this thing or has only watched Critical Role and they don't use this mechanic. Inspiration is advantage on a roll, which means if you roll a d20, you can roll a second one and take the result that you prefer. And when the DM awards you inspiration, you kind of bank that ability to re-roll something. It's an optional rule, we're playing with it, and I typically give it out when someone makes the game more fun for me. Either by remembering NPC names, or something about the plot, or just making a terrible pun. Or saying that farmers speak sheep in a terrible accent.
I've never heard it like that before. I don't know. It's not
Um,
like the sheep back home.